there. That's the man right there. All right, Mr. Ed, I've already made my predictions. Don't say it yet, but have you ever seen the grass thicker out here?
No.
You have never seen it any thicker. How you doing, ma'am? All right, so everyone knows that you're never wrong. You're always right about there. What's your predictions, Mr. Ed? What are your predictions on how much grass, how many rolls of hay are we going to get off this thing this year, or this first cutting? Oh, boy. Are you thinking hard, Mr. Ed? I see light.
Don't make me think now.
Oh, no. You want to think about it for a minute? It's some thick grass. God, Ed. Oh, my God. Did y'all hear what Mr. Ed said? Oh, my golly, holy moly. Oh, Lord. Hello there. You're doing a good job being a good guard dog. You're doing a wonderful job. Look who's doing a good job as a guard dog. Okay, I'll stop screaming, hush it up. Knowing that Mr. Ed, my friends, Mr. Ed is here. Good morning, little ones. What a unique breed of goat. I don't know what they are. Look how long-legged they are, though. They're not like your typical goat. They're very, very long-legged little goats. Aren't y'all just the cutest little long-legged goats ever? Hi, Angel. So today, Mr. Ed, there you see him, has come by to get our grass cut. So blessed he's able to be here. And we've talked about this a little bit, about how that grass is just a dab past its maturity level. And boy, it is some thick, guys. We're gonna drive over. Give me a moment just to look in wonder, though. I'm just looking in wonder. Wowzer. That is some thick hay. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Ziggy Bird. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hi there. Everyone is so happy to see me. Angel, are you happy to see me? Well, you're not making much noise. You're not making a lot of noise, Angel. Hi. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'll make some noise. If you want some noise, you got it. You want noise, you get it from me. There's Mr. Ed. I'm waving at him. He's looking back at his trailer. He ain't looking at me. Oh, we're blessed to have Mr. Ed, though. Blessed to have Mr. Ed. We're going to drive over and have a look at that hay. You guys come with me. Let's take the Argo. You know the Argo. The Argo Huntmaster 8x8 950. You know the one I'm talking about. Hush it up, Rocky! I don't know for a fact. I think those are wild ducks. Look at them going through the grass. Well, look at this. Is this just beautiful or what? Guys, look at this. is this just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Look at all of the grass. Look at this. Wow. I feel like we're going to get a lot of hay off this thing. Now, there are a couple of spots that are wet, and Mr. Ed's having to kind of be very careful to go around those locations. So he will not be able to do as clean of a cut as what he normally does because there's some low spots over here. And you can see Mr. Ed's trying to outline now his borders, the boundaries. But so blessed to get this hay cut and baled. And like I said last time, I predict a lot of rolls off this thing. I forgot what I actually said last time. I think I may have said 60, which was unheard of. But even 50 would just be just wonderful. But I'll tell you what, there'll be more to come. More to come, friends. All right. Well, today we're going to be doing a little grass cutting of our own. Everyone knows that we've asked Ellie to be in charge of everything from the barns forward. And so he's been really good about taking care of everything, well, from the barn and forward, including the front pond. He has been having some issues with this back pasture here as far as the grass growing up on him, not having enough animals to keep it eaten down. And we've been so blessed for the rain that it's just keeping this grass, well, we're getting grass faster than what our animals can eat it. So a couple of things that must happen before we do anything is the application of our sun blocker and my mowing hat. How cool does that look? Y'all ready to get started? Come on, let's do it. All right, so we're trying to get our brush hog hooked up this morning, and we're finding out that we've not done a good enough job at greasing the grease fittings here on our bush hog. And in fact, our shaft, our PTO shaft, has frozen up. It's about 4 inches too small to reach the PTO there on the back of the tractor. So even though we got the bush hog all hooked up fine, I cannot get my shaft to connect, which is what turns the blades. So what we're having to do is try to break free. We're having to try to break this shaft free. Now this shaft can get stuck in a couple of ways. Sometimes it can get bent. If someone using the tractor is not safe and they go through a ditch, they can end up bending the PTO shaft. You're not going to break it off. It'll have to be taken in and replaced. But sometimes if you just haven't done a real good job at keeping it greased up, it will in fact get stuck in here. There's two pieces that come together and then they get rusted up and they get stuck. You can just break it free. Breaking it free is not easy. What I've done is I've got my PTO shaft, and I'm going to show you what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to run me a pipe down through it. Now, of course, I'm trying to use one hand, which is not very easy. Y'all give me a moment to get this set up, please, and I'll try to get back with you. All right, so once again, not easy with one hand, but what I'm doing is I want you to see I'm using my pipe here and I'm slowly breaking it free. I've sprayed the heck out of it with some WD-40, allowed it to sit for a little while, and I do believe now I have extended it far enough to get it connected to my PTO, and we should be in good condition here. What you have to be careful of when you do this though is that, hold on, I gotta catch my breath for a minute. I was saying that what you have to be careful of though is that you don't end up using this pipe and messing up your grease fittings, because then you are in a whole heap of trouble. I'll say one last thing, which is kind of funny, but a lot of farmers joke around Big Bob. Always take it to let's take it to Big Bob. Don't even deal with it yourself. Take it to Big Bob. There's always somebody. There's some farm kid somewhere known as Big Bob who will do that for you, and who loves showing off. He's some kid somewhere 16, 17, 20 years old, Big Bob, who's been doing farm work his whole life. Problem is, we don't know any Big Bobs around here. All the Big Bobs around here have all done moved off, or have all gotten old like me. So we have no Big Bobs. Anyway, I think I broke that free. Let me catch my breath, get me a drink. I got my water bottle here in my pocket, and I will get back with the mowing. I want you to see what I mean by this shaft being able to extend. It has to be able to move back and forth. It has to be able to do that. Now, I gotta work my magic on the other end, try to fit it to the hole, the right hole. And if I can do that, we're gonna have a real nice fit, and we're gonna get we're gonna get this job knocked out. But that's not easy. Oh. It's hard to, it's hard to breathe, y'all. It's just hard to breathe. And it's still early. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. Okay, my friends, that right there is a job well done. That was a lot of work. Not gonna lie, that was a lot of work. But the WD-40 is gonna work. We're gonna have to make sure we grease this thing using all of our grease gun whenever we are done. But for now, I'll just let this WD-40 kind of sit on there for a little bit and soak through. It's not gonna hurt it none, that's for darn sure. And we are gonna throw on my cap, my glasses, and keep on mowing. Ed says he bets that each windrow will produce at least a roll of hay. And guys, there's a lot of windrows out here. All right, Mr. Ed, I've already made my predictions. Don't say it yet, but have you ever seen the grass thicker out here? No. You have never seen it any thicker. How you doing, man? All right, so, is your shoulder okay?
No, I just got it on that for a brace.
Oh, for a brace? Oh, I didn't know that.
I've had it for 2 years.
Oh, Ed, you're as bad as me.
I'm well based.
All right, so everyone knows that you're never wrong. You're always right about there. What's your predictions, Mr. Ed? What are your predictions on how much grass, how many rolls of hay are we going to get off this thing this year, or this first cutting? Oh, boy. Are you thinking hard, Mr. Ed? I see light.
Don't make me think now.
Oh, no. You want to think about it for a minute? It's some thick grass out here.
75, 80.
Wait, you're saying 75 or 80?
75, 80.
Wait, you're saying 75 or 80? Oh my God, Ed. Oh my God.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.